Now let's see classification of soils in India. In India, soils can be classified on two bases. First is on the basis of its location, that is where the soil is found. If soil is found where it has been formed, at the place of its formation, that is called as in situ soil. That means a rock has been broken and after breaking down the soil is formed there only. So when the soils are found in their original location where they have been broken, it's called as residual or in situ soil. But some of the rocks break down and rain, water, glaciers, rivers, winds, sea waves, running water carries this soil from one place to another. So this kind of soil which is transported from its place of origin to some other place is called as transported or ex situ soil. So in situ, that is sitting at its own place where it has been formed, and ex situ where the soil has been transported from its original place. Example of in situ soil, most of the soils in India are in situ soil like black, red, laterite, desert, but alluvial soil is ex situ because rivers carry this soil from mountains to the plains to the valleys to the deltas. So it is ex situ soil. And second basis is on the basis of formation and color. How the soil has been formed. Who has formed the soil? The soil is of different types like alluvial, black, red, laterite, mountain and arid soil. You have in your syllabus first four: alluvial, black, red and laterite. Here in the picture also you can see that there are different types of soils according to its bed. So you see the depth also and the hardness also. But let's see the detailed classification on the types of soil on the basis of formation. We are going to study this basis in detail. So first of all, the alluvial soil. In India, the maximum area is covered by alluvial soil, which is about 43%. It is found in most of the river valleys because it is an ex situ soil, and it is also found in the deltas and estuaries. It's very fertile. It is rich in humus, lime and organic matter, and it is found mostly in the river plains, and it is of two types, khadar and bangar. If you see the texture of alluvial soil, it is sandy to silty loam or clayey loam, which is very good for agriculture. It is rich in potash and it is poor in nitrogen and phosphorus, which are two important components. And some of the alluvial soils are poor in humus also, since they do not stay at one place. These soils are regularly carried by rivers, so humus doesn't get collected. Only in deltic areas you will find that alluvial soil has humus. Otherwise, alluvial soils do not have humus. Humus is the organic material which gets decomposed, like leaves, twigs, branches which get decomposed on the surface of the earth makes humus, which is very fertile. Alluvial soil supports growth of wheat, rice, sugarcane, and pulses, oilseeds and maize is also grown. But you remember, wheat, rice and sugarcane are the important crops. Now I want to tell you, this is the area of alluvial soil. I want to tell you two types of alluvial soil here. If this is river, then nearby the river bed, this region will have new alluvial. Why? Because the river will bring this fresh alluvial every year and deposit it here. So this new alluvial is called as khadar, and if this river gets flooded and the alluvial soil which is deposited in the higher region, that will be older alluvial soil. See, alluvial soil is here as well as here, but this is older, this is newer. The newer one is near the bank like here, and the older one is away from the bank. So all this which is away from the river bank is older alluvial. So alluvial soil is of two types: khadar, which is new, which is found near the river valleys, and bangar, which is old, which is found away from the river valleys. This will be bangar. You see, This will be Bangar soil. This will be Bangar soil. Khadar soil is always found near the river valleys. Alright, let's see the differences between Bangar soil and Khadar soil. Both are alluvial soil. Bangar is older, Khadar is newer alluvial. Bangar is found away in the form of terraces on higher areas, but Khadar is found along the river bank. Bangar is dark colored because it's been long time it has been formed, and Khadar is light colored. It is new layer and it is always light colored. Bangar soil has more concord, that means more of bigger pieces of stones in it, because the finer material is always taken by the river water. So, and Khadar is always sandy clay or loam, it is having less concords in it. So these are the two types of alluvial soils.